It's time to pay it back. That as today we turn to MSM Talent, also known as Mad Scientist Media Talent Management, self-described here as slightly unhinged, but in a good way. This being a talent agency representing over 40 different independent VTubers, but again is a talent agency, not a VTuber agency, such as Hololive, which owns all of the intellectual property rights to their VTubers, or even like VShojo. Instead, MSM operates like Mythic Talent. This being a talent management agency that I myself am associated with, Mythic Talent oftentimes helping independent VTubers such as myself secure not only various sponsorships, but also assisting with other goals for their VTubers, such as last year helping to produce the VTuber Awards. MSM Talent in the past weeks now receiving a number of allegations, allegedly not fulfilling a number of promises given to their VTubers, promises such as offering Hollywood connections, healthcare benefits, and equity in their business. But further MSM Talent receiving further scrutiny in the past weeks due to VTubers outside of the organization alleging that they have been defamed from the owner of MSM Talent. That being Seth W., as self-characterized here, an individual who I myself can confirm, going back to late 2023 and beyond, has approached various business entities and other mutual VTubers to disparage me. This becoming serious enough that I since had retained legal counsel to better understand my own options. And this not being any legal counsel, but legal counsel based out of the state of Maryland. That being the same state that MSM Talent is incorporated out of, or so we thought. Our legal counsel confirming what is available in public records, confirming that Mad Scientist Media LLC, that meaning limited liability company, appropriately filed articles of organization back on September 15th of 2019. But as of October 15th of 2021, this business, as listed under the courts of the state of Maryland, has been in the status of forfeiture. The reasoning for this forfeited status being the failure to file property returns for the year of 2020 or any year since. That's right, Mad Scientist Media MSM have not been filing their taxes or been granted any tax extensions. As made available by VTubers on Twitter.com, sections of MSM's talent management agreement contract have been made available, confirming they are listed under the Mad Scientist Media LLC and out of the state of Maryland, while other contracts would list themselves as being under Mad Scientist Media Talent. Mad Scientist Media Talent never being formed as an LLC, and as a talent agency based out of Maryland, would also not be recognized by the state. This meaning that numerous contracts, both with VTubers and artists alike associated with MSM, could in no way be enforced through the courts, as any case that MSM could bring to the courts would then promptly be given a motion to dismiss. This forfeiture status occurring on October 15th of 2021, well before the vast majority of talents were ever associated with MSM. This once again meaning the vast majority of contracts that MSM Talent has with their VTubers and artists could in no way be seen as legally valid. This potentially being a major issue with sponsors who would want to know that their sponsorships through MSM Talent could be valid and enforced. But it does not end there with Seth. As also confirmed through our Maryland legal counsel, Seth has opened up a number of limited liability companies, two others of which have also been closed for forfeiture, that being Idea Hackers LLC alongside Quick Press LLC. These two businesses once again also being closed for forfeiture for not filing taxes. This all while Seth himself, in separate court documents from the year of 2018, had been ordered through the courts to pay debts numbering in the tens of thousands of US dollars. And no, it does not end there for the owner of MSM Talent. Seth angering colleagues associated with him even before the current roster of MSM Talent was onboarded. This profile page being taken over and being given the intro of, "My name is Seth and I'm great at taking people's money under false expectations," giving the website of scamartist.com and being given the location of "I will F you over." And all while these revelations were being made wholly public in the past weeks, further business connections with Seth had been revealed. One of those being with the Grinding Coffee Company, Seth having operated as the COO of this particular business, originally opened up through a successful Kickstarter, advertising itself as being owned by a LGBTQIA+ person of color. This then leading to older tweets of Seth being made public, stating what many consider to be slurs, alongside posting pictures, as this one seen here, joking about consent. The grinding coffee company now having since gone offline, having officially closed as of March 31st of 2024. The owner of this company stating, "We are excited to announce that under new ownership, with familiar faces among the team, we will rebrand and launch a new company called Based Coffee." The Twitter account for that company being opened as far back as January of this year, and further associating with numerous other streamers. And no, the business connections do not end there with Seth. That, as most recently launched alongside Seth, is SaucyBiz, a drop shipping company for numerous hot sauces, these being relabeled existing hot sauces and then given a proper markup. The website for SaucyBiz at this time being recognized as fairly bare bones, simply labeling itself as a hot sauce company, and further along on the privacy policy page, leaving up various pieces of the unfilled Shopify-powered site template, and further on the terms of service page, not listing their trading name, business address, phone number, registration number, or VAT number, but confirming the email address of seth@msm.gg. This being the same email provided on PayPal transactions with SaucyBiz. SaucyBiz, like the Mad Scientist Media talent label before it, having at the time of launch not being registered as an LLC. This being the continuing story of other businesses that Seth has associated himself with, that including Glitchless.gg, registered under the Perfect Presence LLC, which, you guessed it, is also in forfeiture. And no, it does not stop there, as Seth has also been running Spite Engine, a VTuber design guild offering up 3D models, live 2D models, streaming assets, and live 2D animations, which has been surrounded by enough first-hand allegations that have been given to TBS that it could be the subject of its very own episode. And so we have a closed coffee company, with another soon set to open, a hot sauce company, which we cannot yet confirm has been yet registered as an LLC, alongside potentially other businesses on the way, all while MSM Talent is running as a business with unenforceable contracts, as any contract signed by a VTuber or artist after the date of October 15th of 2021 could not be recognized in the court of law, taxes having never been filed, tens of thousands of dollars potentially owed, and on top of all of this, Seth being called to court from a credit management agency, himself not showing to court for a February 2nd court date, or later for a more recent May 3rd court date. And so now, what is next for Seth? Well, Seth was set to make an appearance on an MSM management podcast, an ongoing series of Twitch streams in which Seth would talk on how to run a talent management agency, the most recent scheduled appearance of May 14th seemingly not occurring. We'll potentially have more on MSM Talent as this story develops, TVS receiving numerous interpersonal stories from VTubers inside and outside of MSM. As next, with things VTubers say, we turn to our co-host, Lae-Dee.
Thanks, False. Imp Clown VTuber Camilla teases their new model by swaying their hips, that being the debut of their spring bunny outfit, with the new design being done by Sin, as this imp would thank everyone for coming to their debut, only for Camilla to be banned not even a day later, giving this imp another reason to cry, though it's okay because they are so back. Cute Cosmic Dragon Girl Vienna teases their new model, as I am very much so looking respectfully for each tease. And though the new debut for this new look comes out, Vienna posts a warning, that being of an imposter on Discord, scamming users into sending $1,000 for their League account. I mean, it's so tragic. She's heart stuck Diamond 1. Though all is well, as Vienna continues to just hang around with their friends on the Noomcraft server, belonging to half demon, half swag VTuber Noomi, who launches their Noomcraft server with their friends, giving out a major thank you for Tofu Tunes for the mod pack that will also now be available on Noomi's Patreon. Though that's not all, as Noomi's little mascot, the Noombalicious, have now come to life in an interactive mascot, as they are 50% swag, 50% cheek, and 100% Noobalicious. That as Noomi also releases a brand new cover featuring Lucy Pyre, that being a cover of Daisy, as the Riz is strong with this one, with Noomi's continuous date nights recently featuring Buff Up. The Best Crow VTuber, Issa, announces their 2.0 debut, absolutely rocking their new look, posting, "Thank you all for coming to my debut. I'm so grateful to all of you who came to support me today, my friends in chat. This is my 3rd year streaming, and I've never felt more like this is what I should be doing. With the full reference sheet and design shown here, that as ISA releases a brand new cover, Black Sheep, along with a huge announcement for some limited available merch, VTuber Bon asks if all of you are gonna be their drinking buddies. That as Bon celebratorily shares that they've been invited to the Twitch Partner Program, hosting everyone, thank you so much. Goddess cult leader Ayuchi celebrates their birthday with some live cake along with a birthday subathon. That as Ayuchi gets exposed on their virtual crushes, quoting, "I am deceased to look at my taste in men." But like honestly, very same though, very same. As this co-host has a similar obsession, that currently being my fixation on Has Been Hotel, as we are getting closer to reaching 100,000 views on my cover of Hell's Greatest Mom, to which I absolutely thank each and every one of you for checking it out. So that's not all, as I've also recently celebrated my birthday in the form of a weekend streamathon, where lots of uncursed has-been fixations were totally not happening during my stream. Absolutely none. I was completely normal. I was behaving. So genuinely, thank you to everyone so much for an amazing B-Day weekend, along with a huge shout out to my mutuals and friends who were able to join me in collabs and ended up turning my sign-up birthday sheet into this. We are truly people of culture. Though that's not all, as I've also released another new cover for this month, having done the art and animation myself once again, that being the cover taught Musica. Feel free to check it out. Yoshi announces a teaser for their new VTuber outfit, with a reference to the new full design shown here, illustrated by Nanolus, and rigging done by Twin Tails. Posting in a bright moonlight, you see a beautiful demon appear. As this debut came with lots of new assets and animations, with this animation coming from Huffy, illustrated by Bayumi, this one coming from VV Star, and music done by Versus. Though that's not all, as Yoshi has premiered a brand new cover song, that being of Amir Zankyo Sanka, with the team behind the music video being Sakura, Kingcraft Kingu, and Momotex. Posting, "I hope we get to cook again. Congrats on the awesome debut." That as Yoshi announces their Daki merch, along with the announcements of this professional Stinky Oni's attendance to Offkai Expo. Hosting, "I'm so excited to see you all at my panel and meet and greet. I will create a character design together with you live at Offkai." Jiggly Whale Girl Bao is congratulated on reaching over 1 million views on their original song, 52 Hearts. That as Bao releases a new cover of Idol, with the art coming from Yukiko. Voice actor gone VTuber Sayu has now reached over 1 million followers on TikTok. That as Sayu is still haunted by Peppa Pig, featured in this animation by Okarma, while also being doodled as a little guy. Sarue debuts their teen Sarue model, with their debut also including a brand new animated stinger, with the full model showcased here, rigged by Kevin X. Sarue also releases an announcement for new merch available. Fertility goddess VTuber Mew announces their GoFundMe in order to raise funds for the rest of their cancer treatment, having been blown away with not even 48 hours later, fulfilling the goal. Posting, "I feel like I'm dreaming right now, truly in a state of shock, and the W's just keep coming." As Mew has also been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, along with reaching over 7,000 followers on Twitter and reaching over 90,000 views on their cover of Unholy. Posting, "Even if it's after a year, I never expected a cover I produced to reach these numbers. Bow before your Empress Rhea and Lilypad." As Rhea created an interactive theater play featuring the VTuber Hampon, as this entire stream was a live interactive theater play where a dice is rolled in an RPG-like manner to decide the outcome of choices, and Chad, represented via computer avatar, can vote on their actions. VTuber Void hosting, "It's time for the new me and the new IEBTV, broadcasting directly to you," as they also obtain a cryptid form capable with their full body tracking, as they utilize the app Motion, allowing them to broadcast on Twitch with a unique and interactive space. With this interactive setup not just limited to their own 3D model, but also allowing multiplayer, as they can use other people's tracking in the same space. Hosting, "You can slap each other until you ragdoll." Vex the Sun Eater returns from their hiatus with an invitation to not only their spring outfit debut, but also a birthday party. Teasing some of the features on their model, Vex would go out to thank everyone for all the support on their spring outfit reveal and birthday celebration. Bear Girl VTuber Sunny Ursa showcases not only a new model, but also celebrating their birthday, alongside new emotes and assets such as this starting screen illustrated by Claro Art and animated by this co-host, as they also go out to tease their thighs. Sleepy Wolf VTuber Soleil hops on the face train, that while also announcing not only their 1-year anniversary, but also a 3D debut, sharing their growth as a VTuber on how it started to how it's going. With their 3D model done by Putizu, that as Soleil would like to remind you that no matter how hard the situation is, they believe in you. Fox entertainer Vixen showcases some juicy thighs and tummy, that as they debut their new model, with their full design shown here. Though that's not all, as they also begin their debut-thon, as they secretly hope that you don't make them eat scorpion. Silly artist Soda Snap celebrates reaching over 9,000 followers on Twitch. That as they also announce the beginning of creators big and small participating on Game on Cancer, an organization specifically raising funds to cure cancer in Australia, having now recently reached over $12,000, receiving acknowledgement from Game on Cancer themselves. And speaking of charities, we have Gamers Outreach, a charity that brings video games to kids and families in hospitals, invites VTubers for their VTuber Summer Slam, while also announcing their collaboration with VTube Studio, as VTube Studio would go out to quote, "Last year's event was massive, with VTubers raising over $400,000 during their streams to bring mobile gaming stations to kids in hospitals. Maybe we can even break 500K this year." Hellhound Wolf VTuber Cinder announces the launch of their very own U2's figurine, alongside a giveaway. Chaotic Space Traveler Onsta shows you their colorful spark, alongside their obsession with Majima. That as they celebrate reaching over 19,000 followers on Twitch, hosting "I never thought we'd get this close to 20K on Twitch, thank you." Weird bug on the internet, bug might actually be an arachnid, as they debut as the cutest and creepiest VTuber, which I can confirm is cute and creepy. With their full design shown here, Bug would go out to post, "I did not expect so much support today for a silly spider, thank you," followed by a bigger thank you for coming to their debut, along with a greeting for any new stink bugs. Waffle in a Toaster, Soggy Waffles, gives you nightmares at 3 a.m. while announcing their graduation, thanking everyone for the support for the past 3.5 years. Posting, "I have achieved so much, reached so many goals that I never thought I would reach when I started, and I will always be grateful for that. I am graduating because I am trying to reach bigger goals, reach different opportunities, and realize my passions like cooking and baking. Thank you all so much for the support and memories. I will never forget them." As Waffle will be holding a graduation stream from May 13th to May 18th. Aussie Cryptid with Riz, Emma Lama, would like to go out and say that they love you, while also asking if you would still like them in their human form.
Yes, I would.
That while teasing certain assets of a potentially new model. And now back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Lae-Dee. As that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber stories to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.
With Rhea thanking everyone for the restart. Wait, I actually don't know. Is this actually, wait, hold on. Wait, is this Vienna's actual Discord? I actually don't know. Because now I see this. I now see this. Is this? I feel fooled and ashamed. What? Restart. Just, whatever. Whatever. Restart. I have no clue what that means, by the way. As Numi would go out to quote, "So much emotion in his little face, I love forever." As we are getting closer to reaching 100,000 views on my first restart. As we are reaching restart. I don't like talking about myself. Every time I talk about myself, I go anyway. Restart. As a restart. No, genuinely, I truly want to thank each and every one of you who came to support the beat day. Restart. I'm so sorry. Restart. So genuinely, I want to thank each and every one of you who was able to come and I'm just gonna read the tweet. Oh, I can't. Restart. I get flustered. I'm sorry. Restart! Including this animation. Restart. With the team behind the restart. Debuts their teen Saturday. Restart. For a unique and quite restart. Do I sense a VTuber? Wait, restart. TVS slapping contest went and animated by your co-host. Me. Alongside new emotes and at restart. Wait, I forgot to say restart. Restart. Silly artist and VTube restart. Reset. Restart. Restart. That as they can restart is partnering with VTube Studio. Reset. Restart. Why did I say reset? I don't like that. Restart. Celebrates reaching over 350,000 subscribers on their VTube. Restart. Is known to have a colorful spark. Colorful. I don't know why my R's turned into L. L and colorful. Colorful. Restart. Shows you their colorful smart. Restart. Bug. Restart. Bug would go out to post. I did not expect so much support. Restart. While also asking if you would still like them in their restart.